Hey everybody, it's Benjamin here at the Centaur Fragrance Channel, coming back at you with more fragrance reviews. We're fragrance lovers, we're fragrance enthusiasts, and we're passionate about fragrance. Let's talk about another one. Let's talk about Zephyr. This is an interesting fragrance. It's one of the better fragrances from this house, this brand, and I really do like this one. This one is fun-loving, curious, and sweet. Let me read you the notes real quick. This one is described as green notes: citrus, apricot, pineapple, coconut, jasmine, lily of the valley, herbs, rosebuds, musk, powder, wood, and leather. So we got a lot of notes going on. We got a lot going on in this fragrance. What do I smell? My friends. I detect more coconut from this one, more than any others, and I really do like the vibe of this fragrance. I like the feel of it. The lily doesn't dominate the composition or dominate it like some of the other Divona fragrances. The green notes to me, for some reason, are more in the background. They don't bother me as much as some of the Divona fragrances. And I love apricot. Apricot is very much in the background, but that's all right. It just adds a little bit to the freshness and the happiness. If you look at this is like golden ribbons, and if you know what a Zephyr is, it's a very nice, beautiful wind. Please look up the definition of Zephyr and add a whole new word to your vocabulary. So anyways, I like the feel. I think they captured the feel of a Zephyr. This is one of their more successful fragrances. And I love the pineapple. I love pineapple coconut combinations. This one isn't overtly like a pina colada, but it kind of goes in that direction just a little bit. And y'all know that I'm a big fan of that kind of thing. The jasmine isn't a big player in the fragrance. The herbs are okay. The rosebuds are more in the background. And it kind of does add a little bit of a green, rosy kind of aspect, kind of like a feminine geranium kind of vibe. It's very interesting, but that's more in the background of things. The musk is here, and the powder doesn't dominate. I'm so grateful that they didn't overdo the powder in this fragrance. I just did a review of Luxe, and I think the powder is way too much in that one. The powder is here, and there's leather. And that leather adds a little bit of character down there in the base. A lot of these Divona fragrances suffer from not having much character in the dry down or not having much of a base at all. The leather really adds a little bit of needed character, but it's a very clean, very easy to wear, and very easy to understand leather for sure. Overall, this is one of my favorites from the brand and the house, but of course I'll tell y'all again, I love Sierra, I love Willows, and I love Spark, and this is probably my fourth favorite of the bunch. Very nice fragrance, light, fresh, easy to wear. I do wish that there was more pineapple, though. I think that a lot of us, with the Aventus craze and all that, those fresh fragrances, and with pineapple, I think that we expect a lot of fresh, juicy pineapple. So for my nose, I want something more tropical. I want this fragrance boosted up with a lot more coconut and a lot more pineapple. But that's just my personal preference. I'm not saying that it has to be that way. Overall, what do I think about that? What do I think about the performance? Yeah, I think you're going to get anywhere from what I've tested. I think you're going to get anywhere from 6 odd hours out of this one, just like a lot of the others, 6-7 hours. This one has just about the same projection overall, decent projection, but this one has a little bit better sillage than some of the others. So a little bit better longevity and a little bit better sillage, but still not a whole lot different from some of the others. Performance could be better with the brand, but you know, this is certainly respectable for a highly versatile 24/7 all year long fragrance. The performance is pretty decent. It's not bad. Compliment factor wise, I did wear this out and about. Again, I feel like this is a little bit more of a feminine fragrance, but it is kind of delicate. It is a little bit closer to the skin. It's not easy for people to pick up, but it did help people feel like I was clean. It did help people feel like I was a little bit more well put together. Even though that this one doesn't scream ladylike or scream as a female fragrance, it does make me think of that personally. I do like that this is almost unisex in a way, and if you added a lot more pineapple and a lot more coconut, I would prefer a lot more pineapple than the coconut, but still add more coconut too. I think that this might even be possibly a great fragrance that some guys might want to wear. Anyways, especially if they boosted the leather. Anyways, I like where this fragrance is going. I like the smell overall. I like the feel of it. It's a nice fragrance, so overall compliment getter. It's all right. It doesn't shout. It doesn't get a lot of attention, but this is one of the better ones overall, I think, from the bunch. It has more character to it, which is a big plus to me. So that's a part of my final thoughts. My final thoughts with the price is probably this one's 1 ounce for $55 odd. I do think the price for these fragrances is a little bit high. They do donate to causes to help charities to help ladies build up their lives, recover from abuse and other terrible situations. So I think that's an admirable thing. But overall, I think that this is one of their strongest offerings from the bunch. If I was to recommend anybody to just go out there and sample a couple of their fragrances to see what they're like, see if they might like any of these fragrances, I probably would recommend this one, Zephyr. I probably would recommend Spark and Siren to be the first ones that they try to see if they might like any of the rest. This one's pretty easy to love. It's pretty easy to like. And I do like that the dry down has a little bit more complexity. The dry down has a little bit more character to it. And this brand suffers from not having a lot of character in the dry down, especially. So anyways, a nice fragrance, one of the better ones again. And let me know, have you tried this brand out? How does this fragrance sound? I think a lot of us in the fragrance world and in the fragrance community are begging for a pineapple coconut fragrance. And I'm going to become a perfumer, and I'm going to bring that to you. I promise you that 100%. Anyways, my friends, I'll see you next time. I hope that you enjoy this video. I hope that you did enjoy it. And if you did like my content, if you want to help me grow, if you want to support me 100%, please like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, share the video, and tell a friend. Y'all know what to do down there below. And when you hit the notification bell, hit all notifications. Anyways, my friends, have a good one. Have a fantastic one. I'll see you next time. I wish you the very best. Always, let's get that conversation started down below. And this is a nice little fragrance. I like this fragrance, and I wish that there were more fragrances like this, I dare say. So anyways, I'll see you next time, my friends. I wish you the very, very best, and I'll see you next time, everybody, and bye.